Good evening, friends. Welcome to the traditional farmer's democracy. Number 24. And one could ask oneself why one would be continuing to do this to oneself under the current circumstances and especially under the current situation with the game and its stability or lack thereof. Cheers, welcome, good evening, etc. We're looking at Hansasino here. I'm not really going to do that much with Hansasino this evening, I don't think. I mean, we'll see if we get to do anything, and if we get to do anything, if we get to keep the work at all, or if it will crash and burn and throw us out. This is starting to pile up slightly. Yes, I am exporting electricity. I was saving money for something. Have I bought what I was saving for, you think? I mean, there were so many crashes and so many restarts and so many everything last time that I just don't know anymore what's going on and not. We have bought quite a bit of vehicles though, so maybe I have invested. Yes, I would think so. One of those big rail construction things. And if that's the case, we can turn the taps off. I have turned the taps off, I seem to recall now. I've turned it down to a slight dribble. Yes, indeed. The dribble is nice. That's what we want in this circumstance. Anyway. How are we doing here, actually, for nuclear fuel? The nuclear fuel situation is rather lacking, at least at the fabrication plant, but at a total we have 9.56 tons, of which 3 something is in the reactor itself, and 8.17 tons of nuclear waste. Something is on fire on the 8th of August of 1982. Thank you so very much for this. Oh no, it actually caught fire on the... Oh no. I read Road Vehicles Depot, Oskarshamn. I was thinking for a moment that it was this that was on fire, but it isn't. At least not quite yet. The total amount, if we would want to pay to get rid of this stuff, is 27,000 rubles, which seems quite affordable. Considering the road just the road to get to our final storage location for this stuff will be like 1 million or 500,000. Yes, we need to go and fetch some construction officers again to continue with the next segment of the road, you know. Yes, they don't search this far, which I suppose they really are quite sane in not doing, because it is a bit of a trick to get here. Nevertheless, that's what we're doing, and we're also getting the help of one of these construction offices. Why not? This one, for example, seems to have open hulls and dumpers and excavators and bulldozers. Very good. You get the help too here. Yes, and then there are just about 50 segments left until we have reached all the way out to Bäldru here. This small stuff we could perhaps pay a bit for, get it done. Yes, we could and did. So now we only need to wait for a bit for this to be finished, and then for these, at least one of these to be finished, and then we can finally start sending the nuclear waste down here. And in other news, I don't know. I really don't know what's going on and what's what with this place right now. mean, if you were witness to what happened last time, you must understand. I think you'd understand why I'm slightly confused here with all that's going on and not. But one thing that has been on the agenda for a while, check the meat storage, it's doing great, is yes, here comes a forklift with some cattle. Yes, it goes into the slaughterhouse, turns the cattle into smoke and meat. Yes, that's not why we're here neither. No, this is. Let's see, you're working. Isn't that great? Yes, it is quite great. And the trains here that you need to manually shuttle around, how are they doing? It's waiting here. It's the steel train. I think that we'd want to send that out. Yes, we have to do manual shuttling to do that, and that's what we shall do. For some reason that shortcut doesn't bring up the menu with it, no. Okay, he's about there. I think it's safe to send this one on its way. We'll have one of those, one of these, it doesn't matter at this point. I'll have to remove it anyway to get anywhere. Okay, and I'm just going to check on the prefab panels train as well. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Great. And here they have, I mean, they are in no rush for the steel. No, they're doing quite fine. But there are no boards. Neither are there any. There are boards here. Okay, but why don't we have boards and bricks? Because we're not bringing them out here. Yes, and why not? We haven't gotten around to it yet, you know. We drive them in by truck a little bit at a time. Meanwhile, while we're here and while this train is here, we get to enjoy yet another lovely ride. Oh, they are green, these wagons. That's nice. I mean, the curves system that they have introduced here, it's, as I've said this many times by now, but it makes this a completely different game. It really does. That's quite nice. Yes, I like this. Lovely train, riding on a lovely bit of railway here. Very good. Yes, and we're only going to do this? Well, for the moment, yes, because when we arrive out here pretty soon, I'm going to need to fiddle with the semaphores again. Here we can see the view that Lenin has all day. He has a nice view. Lenin is actually not fire protected. We'll see if he eventually catches fire here or what will happen to him. Right. Well, I'm just waiting for the train to get to the point over here. Yeah, we're not there by a long way. There's still all this to get through. And then... Oh, the other train is already coming back. And it made it all the way here by itself. And you know, with a little bit of luck, with a little bit... Why do I not have a release signal here? Don't know. I'm going to reinstate one right now. I might have had one at some point. Yes, so no, this is not going to do fine, because here it is red at the moment, and it does not have to be. Remove. state. Yes, thank you, Otsay. I hope. Yes, we have lots of steel. We have... that's good. You know, we don't need to worry about the steel. What we need to worry about is actually using all this steel for something. Yes, we're building railroad. It's taking forever. Yes, and do you intend to build here, or what is it that you intend to do? Yes, you're on your way to this piece. Five workers on the construction site. Yes. What we want to do, of course, is expand to new territories. And this one, we have been eyeballing for a bit. They have a single piece of track, and look at this. What's this? I have already planned a bit. Yes, that is correct. I have done. What we should now do is... did I not assign it to a construction office, this thing? Suppose not. But what we'll have out here is also, we'll have... Now we get to a bit of an annoying part here. Because we want... let's see here. We're going to want a rope cargo station. Yes. Again, it's always facing the wrong way for me. The road, for some reason. Never mind. This will not be good, and that would be a game crash. Yes, it would. Let's see about that autosave that I thanked, if it indeed was deserving of the thank that it received. It ought to be pretty fresh. Let's see here. I'm going to load the game. The autosave is about... it's 3 minutes old. Let's see what we have. See what we have. If anything. We're going to need something... Okay, I'm here. We're here. Is the train... Yes, the train is sent through. Great. And the signal is reinstated. Yes, good. Then what we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves a few of these construction offices, like these two. Yes, and we'll take them out to here. Now, if I want this place to serve as a base of operations, a serious construction, we're going to need gravel and everything, but no, I can't be bothered with that stuff. Now, we have a warehouse here that will be for food and drink and clothing for the population, for the citizens. Should we try this road cargo station again, maybe? And, I mean, the road, yes, it doesn't matter. Just put it in here somewhere so that we can get, yes, something like that. And then we'll do something like this. It's very lovely. 11,000, $13,000, 11,000 rubles. Okay. Yes, and now you get building on this, and this, and so do you here. Yes. As that, and then gonna need a place to store some meat, preferably connected to this road cargo station. Preferably also Yes, what could possibly go wrong with this? You never know. Hopefully nothing. Then again, it is workers and resources on the beta branch. And that's not always a recipe for I don't know. Let's not finish that sentence at the moment. Yes, that's it. Food, clothing, drink will soon arrive. I say soon. It might be a while. But they're also going to need, we're going to want, steel and prefab panels and stuff for building. Definitely. Going to want that. So let's plug that in as well while we're here. And I've rather grown to like these for some reason. The storage, the multi-rail small. Yes, the multi-rail small. Large. Oh, they have changed. The large oil storage with loader. With a loader. What's this? Oh, it has a train thing. This is something. Yes, that's something indeed. And this has now 13,500 tons of storage. That ought to last a while. But this is what I had in mind. Eventually, maybe we'd like to hook this up onto the rail network, which is here, or will be here. But for the moment, we would really like to have it hooked up to a, to preferably to this road cargo station would be really nice. Actually. Or maybe it's a bit too much to have on one road cargo station. I don't know. There may be queuing here, and then we won't get the stuff that we need. Never mind. Put it in. And this bit, buy it. And then you do this too. Yes, and this bit. Oh, the problem is, of course, if you're going to try and transport workers out here, they are not going to sit on the bus for 2 days, which is about what it'll take you, I think, to get here. Anyway, here now we have storage for food and stuff and meat and building materials. We do not have a store for gravel. No, we could either truck it in, which is a long way. Could buy it at the border post, which is not far away at all. Or we could establish a quarry here. Do we really need and want? Oh, we can truck it in. Yes, we can truck it in. It'll be fine. Now the road cargo station does not have any extras here, and that would not help for aggregates anyway. So it doesn't matter. What does matter is what also matters is this. If yes, we're going to change this a bit down to 5 minutes, sure, and then do one of these. Thank you. And also one of these, maybe. Yes, aggregate storage. Aggregate storage. That's in, you had it. You're already in there. Yes, we're looking for the, tray. A large aggregate storage. Yes. And of course it is oriented in a completely unhelpful orientation. It always is. I think that what we want is the unloading to happen via an external aggregate unloader, and then the loading for getting gravel, they can go directly to this place to load up. Like that. And one of... I think it's in here, is it not? No, it's not. It's in construction and gravel, coal, iron, and then truck aggregate unloading. Yeah, fine. And a bit of road here as well to connect that one. Yes, very good. There we have it. Did I just sell something? Am I selling anything else but electricity? I'm selling bitumen as well. Do we need to continue doing that? I don't know. Is there a point to keeping the bank balance as low as possible? Yes, there is a slight point to it. What would that be? That is more difficult to explain. So we shall not. And you will also build this and this and this, and you will build this and this and this. Very good. Now in about 2-3 years maybe this will be done. Yes, and when it's done we'll get a shop in here. Oh, this is a spread out little town. There are only small village houses and a medium cathedral for some reason, which is not even reachable by everyone. You, what are you doing all day? Don't know. Now, this place of course also needs electricity. And there is one good thing about it, and that is that we have a high voltage line right here. In fact, that's very handy. Very, very handy. We're going to need a transformer and a switch and some other things. We're going to need to cancel a bit of wiring too. Do we do that out here, or where do we put it? We can put it here. Here? Sure, why not? I can't think of a reason why not right now. But if there is one, I'm pretty sure it will become apparent. Yes, and you do this. No, not that bit, not like that. More like that. Yes. And then power transformer. Here. High voltage line. There. Maybe I should have built that, you know. Or just bought it. No, try and do a right angle here and come out to here, and then you can go down to the road there. Yes, and you get a lot of work now here. Little construction offices. Our two first construction offices at that. We want you to do all of this stuff. If you can, but you won't be able to do everything because you're going to need to get workers out here to do it, and you won't be able to. If we can click, yes, thank you. Yes, thank you, autosave, maybe. But it has saved the bacon once already. That's not bad. Once in 20 something minutes. Is a great outlook. Okay, things are starting to arrive here. That's very good. You have concrete, you need asphalt. We shall hope that asphalt will arrive. shortly as well. Don't ask me why, but somehow they start with these bits. They are apparently the most important. Okay. No, this is cut off, but that's no problem because this is turned off. And yes, this will be good. But one day, when and if it gets completed. This, what's going on with the roads here? One could have thought that I had built them, but I haven't. This town, which is a lot smaller in size than that one, actually has a couple of these large old city houses rather than just a village house. Yes, you're a little bit off the beaten path here, you know. I mean, to get here, we'd have to... It's a long way. Yes, we could snake over the mountain here if we'd want with a little road. That would save them quite a bit. I mean, here, isn't this inviting for a little mountain pass here? If it's too steep. I think that we shall try and become... We shall try and have a discussion. Whether it is too steep or not. If I could have used the curve flattening and everything, but I don't have any construction things close enough. So this will have to do the old-fashioned way. It's not really making a whole lot of sense, this road, I don't think. It's not my finest work. No, the finest work as far as road building goes is available over in Sejov, and the no less than 3 completely hazardous and very dangerous roads leading up to the uranium mine. Something. It's connected. It will do. And we shall... There are many vehicles here now traveling, and that's good. You're carrying an excavator on your flatbed. Very good. You're working for the Vakavisk, but I cannot. Can I not open the construction office from here somehow? No, I cannot. Really? I can do this. Yes. Good. And is this one bit all of it? No, it's not. I have to... Road connection does not exist. Yes, it does. Oh, great fun. We'll have to do this bit, and then this bit, and then this bit, and then... Yes. The asphalt plant cannot produce asphalt, the selected source of workers. There is no selected source of workers. Yes, you're not supposed to have... You have never had. Okay, yes, I'm all over the place here. Indeed. Yes, this is this is the beginnings then. These are the beginnings. I think I mean I will need a construction office down here as well. Why not put one in right now? I mean they could not do very much for the moment, but we shall do this. We shall do... This is what we shall do. If we can find a construction office. Yes, huge construction office. Very good. Here. Yes, that's not going to cause any traffic incidents. It is though. It is though. Here maybe. Yes, I won't be able to do that. But we'll find somewhere where it will fit. Here, for example. Yes. Pay for the road and get the construction offices working on building the construction office. There we go. Now this is going to take a long time, and they are only going to be able to finish the groundworks again. They're not possible to bring workers out here. Yes, and then we're going to have to engage the population of Dubisalia to do the work. And to do that, need to reorganize a bit, put in a shop. At the very, I think here, somewhere around. Yes, and to do that we're going to need to demolish quite a bit of this village. Like this street, for example. I think it's quite gone. Yes, it's gone. All of it. And these people might get a little bit upset. I think I've seen some indications that the citizens start demanding things when you relocate them. Not sure, but some indications do point to it. Oh, they're running out. That's good. Okay. There we go. And then we just remove a bit of that was very complicated apparently to calculate this. Yes. And here we'll have a shop. Here we have a large shopping center. I mean, it's close to the border and everything. They can come in here and buy all our fantastic goods that we have, that we make. That would be equipment for citizens then. And a shopping center, really. One of these big ones. Yes, we'll have one of these big ones. Do not connect this to anything, because if you do, people will start showing up to work here, and when they've done so, they will be hungry. We cannot accommodate for that at the moment. Yes, here. Yes, here is where we'll have it. That reminds me, we're also going to need a distribution office. I mean, we need so many things. This for one town. What are you doing? This is not good. You are supposed to bring the excavator, and for some reason you have stalled. Yes, that would be because this... I don't know. This always happens, you know. Oh, really? There are no workers. They got off a long time ago. But I don't know what to do in a situation like this. I could pay for it, but that's not going to happen. Need to untangle this somehow. Yes. I mean, I can't unload all vehicles from flatbed. Yes, do that. Operation can only be performed in depot or building with space for vehicles loaded on the flatbed. Yes, that would be here. That would be here. But this is not... God damn it, come on. But you're going to road 1601. Is this road 16? No, that's road 1603. Is this 1601? Yes, if we pay for this, all of that disappears. Yes, and they will have to make the journey again. Oh yeah, you know, remote construction is not easy. Don't even think it's quite possible. No. How much is one of these? 229,000 rubles. What the? Are you kidding me? You're not kidding. That's not quite feasible. How much is one of the small ones? Small shopping, 38,000. That's a lot cheaper. Oh, and there we go. The game has crashed again. Wouldn't you know it? I wonder this time. Yes, this is great fun, isn't it? Yes, or not. But load game. Let's see what do we have. The 5th of September. It's 2 minutes old. Is what it is, and that might work out for us. I don't know. We shall see. It wouldn't happen. Yes, you're still here. Oh, now you left. That's interesting, isn't it? But this is a much better option actually than what we had before. You're confused for some reason. Start or end building is not connected with road. No, because you started building this before this, and that's not something that you should have done. Pay for that then. Yes, shopping center, we were pondering. Yes, it's still here. It's still very expensive. 311 workers it can take on this construction site. Yes, but if they start working, I don't think that they will have time to finish it before they starve or get sick of being hungry and leave. You know. Although it is something for them to work against the clock here, because they need to finish this before they starve. If they start working on it. But that will come later. The resources here must come first. Indeed. Anything happened here yet? No. Oh, here is something out of fuel. You're out of fuel. And you have chosen a pretty poor spot to go out of fuel. I think that we can fix this for you. The problem is, of course, this place is inaccessible at the moment, I would think. I don't know what's going on here. For some reason this is set like this. If this were set in another fashion, it would work. But I don't really want the train to refuel over there. I would really prefer it to do it over here in Molna. And for the very purpose we have this. Yes, with the silly bridge and everything. Yes, I happen to recall building an unsilly bridge. Well, yes, let go of that now. Okay. Now, here is a fuel truck, for example. You do that. Gas station. Should we have you swing by? This one maybe. Unload. Go there now. And if you, let's see here. No, you should go to the train diesel station first, I would think. After Polochevo. After Polochevo. Yes, you go there, unload, not 100%. something like that, 80%. And then you go to Fiangini, indeed, and you don't do this again. Yes, this will get some diesel into that train diesel station, and I think that will allow our train over here to figure things out. What's going on here? I have retired the vehicle that is filling this up. Oh, no. You're fine. You're fine. You're going out on that one. Good choice. Very good choice. There goes a truck with a digger. Very good. Will he make it over the railroad before the train arrives? Yes. It drove straight through. That's what you're supposed to do. This is not good. What's also not good is that the one that teleported home was the one that was actually going out to do work, and you, empty one, you're going back in. Thank you so much for your service. Oh, you see, the truck has arrived at the train diesel station. Very good. Polochevo, the original town of Polochevo, where it all started. No, out here is where it all started, by the farm fields. But this is the first town. 2,736 workers. Yes. Any issues here? Or... there is no food. That's not good. You know, the Swage medium distribution office here. Do you have a vehicle coming with food? Yes, but it would be really handy if you... What are you doing? What's going on here? Have we run out of food? We have run out of food. This is a catastrophe. Friends, this is a proper catastrophe. We have run out of food. This is not good. We increase workers. I mean, I have had 200 tons of food in store here all the time. What has happened? We have crops. Maybe we just don't have enough workers in here. Yes, that could be it. As I have increased slightly, but it doesn't make sense that we have run such a... we have run quite a large surplus of food. Where did it all go? Did we really eat all of it? Just like that? There's a total of 300 tons available on the map, and at Beate's warehouse you have 183 tons food. Okay, right. This is a bit poor, you know. Say of small shopping center. Hantasino, small shopping center. Yes, I mean it's kind of priority that you try and get some food into this place, because these are the people making the food. And if you wouldn't mind. Oh, you're coming with 6.5 tons. Very good. Very good. That ought to do it. Dum bum 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 ba bum bum bum. Yes, I'm trying to find a narrative here. I'm doing my best. The starvation crisis is upon us at this rate. This is not, but it's a bit annoying that there is 25 tons of food available in the export warehouse here, but only no tons of food are available here. That's a bit annoying. Now there are 2 workers in the food factory. Yeah, damn it. But here's another shift arriving. Very good. Maybe we are 18 workers. Yes, good evening. No, not good evening, but here we are again. I don't know quite where we left off. Because if it isn't, get going. Get the game loaded first here before you rant about this stuff. Yes, if it isn't now we click this button as well. Yes. Hello. Apparently cursor. Yes. I mean, if it isn't the game crashing, or it isn't the save game not loading, and it isn't the something or other, it is that you forget to clean up the hard drive before you start, click the record thing, and you run out of disk space. Yes, it's very annoying, and was it September about where we left off, somewhere, I think, rather abruptly probably, and I don't even know where. It will have to be where it ended up, as it has already happened, past tense here, but not at this moment. Yes, we can be in 2 places in space-time continuum at once, maybe. It's difficult, and perhaps not something that we should get involved with. We should, however, get involved with this stuff, because this was something. Cheers. Yes, Holba Chirac here. There are things. It's good. Cheers. It's well deserved here this evening. The Soviet Republic's Army Corps. Yes, and now this place. Yes, this place was planned and things a long time ago, and we haven't gotten around to supplying them with stuff, and all of that stuff were supposed to be done with trucking, wasn't it? That was the idea. Yes, so we'll have some trucks. And they need so many things, they need wood. Yes, wood open hull. Preferably one of these. Yes. It's important that we have this style, for the logging, for the timber. Yes. And then they need gravel. Okay, a dumper then. Yes. The biggest one. Sure. The largest one. Yes, that too. I suppose we'll go with the largest available all over. Yes, covered hull. That's the grain crops taken care of. Wood is taken care of. Gravel, but not oil. But really, this is like really close to the oil. Couldn't you do a? I mean, we could do a pipeline. But what we'd have to do is very involved. Yes, but how long has this been sitting here anyway? I mean, it can be sit for half a year longer. But then, in the meantime, we won't be producing chemicals, but that may not be a problem. As long as we don't start importing the stuff somehow. I think that we should do a pipe. Where's the input for you? It's the same as this one. It's here. Is it not? Yes, it is. And then we'll have to cut this off. And nowadays, is it possible, is it not possible to do this in segments? Yes, it is. The constructing these things are buggy. Anyway, apparently we're doing this. Yes, I think you need to come back a bit further. Yes, like that. Something. And such. And that's quite nice that we didn't have to tear down all of that pipe. Too sharp a turn. Yes, I spoke too slightly, a little bit too soon. But there we go. And we should snake this as snakily as possible here. As intricate. And could we go underneath here? No. Why even try? That's just silly. Yes, we go above. Yes, that's quite severe, you know. That's not acceptable. Now, do again, but do it better, preferably, if possible. We cannot possibly get one in here. No. I want to be a real bother with this one. And I think I'm succeeding. Yes, thank you, save. You have saved. You need to... yes, there's a building in the way. I can see that. We shall do this then. This is pretty tall. Coming in there. Yes, but that's fine. 62 tons of steel and 6 tons of mechanical components. That's no problem at all. That's easy. This though, this little thing. No, we are not going to bother. That building roads is just too hopeless. No, mud road. Yes, there's some other infrastructure in the way. No, there isn't. Mud road. There we go. Now it should be possible to... Yeah, we were doing vehicles. Yes, but we need to get this assigned to a construction office. And we have one here. They seem rather busy. Everyone is out, more or less. These seem quite busy as well. Yes, but we need more. They have a lot of stuff to do, and they haven't gotten far. That's correct, but this is quite priority, you know. This is a bit prioritized. Yes. That's the Pologeo one, and we need this one too. Yes. Here. Here. This was already, yes. And this bit, and this bit, please. And that's the oil eventually. Now, for now though, we'll have the open hull here. The logging thing. It will go up here. Yes. Load. Load up on wood. And then go here to the... you can go... Yes, you go there. Very good. And you wait until unloaded. You have a dedicated spot. That will take care of the wood. Dumper. They need gravel as well. We have plenty of gravel. Right about here somewhere. Here. Yes, here. Yes, here we have gravel. Here we in fact have an enormous amount. Oh, and we also have traffic. And a road system that is not really optimal for throughput and flow, you know. Anyway, the dumper is going there and it will load gravel. It doesn't matter, there is only gravel available. And we need to go here with this one. Unload, wait until unloaded. We also have the end product too, but yes, we can take that out of there, yes. Okay, And then there are the crops. We have plenty of crops. We have so many crops that you don't even... I mean, you can't imagine. The food situation has gotten... has recovered, at least. I don't feel quite safe, but it's certainly doing better. Yes, load up on the crops. And then we go over to the here. Yes, here we go. And no, this is the wrong place. Here is where you want to go. And you go here to unload, and you wait, and you start. Yes. Yes, and we need also, of course, the end product. The end product. That will be a covered hub, and that will be one of these, a bit boring maybe. The same one. Yes, it's a good one, you know. Where did it end up? Here it is. You're very, very far away from everything, and it's difficult to click. Yes, but it gives a good overview to load up on chemicals. Important that you wait, and then you go here to unload. Yes, but don't wait there, that may cause issues. But this is also a place to store crops, apparently. Well, then you the truck, you little truck here. You don't need to go all that way, you know. You can go, no, not that one. No, this one. You can go here instead, much closer. Load crops. Yes, don't. And now we start there. Very good. And we know we cannot get workers in here yet because this is not. There's gravel. Concrete and asphalt is missing, but gravel, that's something. Here comes something more. No. Yeah, there's another problem here. And that is simply that we have so much bitumen, and I don't know what to do with it. But there is the new or upgraded oil fuel storage thing, you know. With that even has a loading station. Should we be that grandiose, really? No, why not? I mean, we have the bitumen is here now. You could take it out of here and try and put it. You know, this might not work at all, but we should try it. This is just an enormous pit of bitumen storage. With loader. Oops. This. How much are you? 105 tons of steel. If I were to pay 246 to 64,000, that's a bit too cheap, really. It ought to cost a bit more. Nothing we can do. That's what we got. It ought to cost a bit more, yes. What are you saying, man? Now, no, we don't want it. We want the bitumen. Yes, it's there. That's what we want. This is ridiculously large. Yes, but it will almost solve the problem indefinitely. It may. But then again, it is very, very large. It has input here, in that direction, yes. Maybe here. Or here. Yes, this is probably a terrible place to put it, but here is where it will be. Need flat terrain, and there is no thing nearby. This is really not appropriate, you know. Use this. It's dangerous too. Dangerous and expensive. No! Stop! Don't do that. And now we unclick this. Yes. Road. Yes. Oh, beautiful bit of road we got. No. Yes. That would take an eternity. Yes. That's the way it is. Maybe we should build a construction office down here. This is turning into a serious area after all. Yes, we should have a construction office here. A regular small one. Regular one. Okay, if I don't build the road connection, it does not... it's still too far away. Yes, but we careful now. Thank you. And... come on, game. Come on. Yes, but you had... There you go. This is a bit fiddly, this. Yes, we do that, and then we take a road, and we take a mud road. There you go. Done. And we need to do this manually a bit more, but this will be the last time that we do this manually out here. No, it won't be the last, but it's... recent activities should certainly diminish the requirement of work to do of this nature down here. I don't know what I'm doing. There you go, now I have 2 construction offices assigned to you. Very good. They are quite busy though. This will be lovely. Unfortunately I did spend a little bit of money, but not that bad. Yes, the bitumen comes out of here, for example. There is no... Yes, we should not build the entire pipeline, maybe. Let's see here. Is it too long? I think it may be too long. If we don't try and do it as short as possible. See what we can do here. Yes. Well, we can cross the road if we like. Yes, yes, this may just work. This just may work. Too long. Close. But okay, this is a bit more fiddly now. Yes, but before all of it would have gotten removed. Should we put it here, maybe? Yes. One of those. One of those. It's a conveyor pipe engine, is what it is. Boost pump. This is not the right one. We want the other one. Where the hell is that then? Here it is. Forwarding pump. No. The one, that one. Conveyor 6 in, 1 out. I do not dare click. What is all this stuff? Maybe he's changed it again. I don't know. Anyway, this is what we have. Or, no, there is a one of those. There is a one of those. Yes, there is a electrical connection thing. And we want you to go this way. And that you cannot build due to infrastructure. No, there's a power line. Yes, it's difficult to see at night. But there is much better. There is perfect. Yes. Yes, back to the subject of the pipeline. It is a bit important that this pipeline not be completed. Because if it is completed, we may just end up with diesel in here, and that's not what we want. We want the... come on. Some other infrastructure is not in the way. Overlaps with existing construction. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? How can you even claim such a thing? Some other infrastructure is in the way. Oh, this is lovely. Overlaps with existing. Yes. Oh, there's a power line. Yes. But I think that we should be able to manage. Yes. Oh, that's completely reasonable. Very much. You should not build the entire thing. Right. We'll remove this part. There we go. This will take a while. To get all of this, this will take a long while. This is the most important bit for now. And even though now we have most of the stuff here, but we don't have any oil because apparently it was decided to do it this way instead. Yes, if we had a truck, we would be going now with the chemicals. That's fine, 1.18 tons of chemicals. But yes, this place is standing still all the time because they cannot store export bitumen, and we have a long-term solution. Perhaps not the final solution, but it's pretty long-term. Yes, bitumen. Very good. Anything else on this? The game hasn't crashed yet. Let's do this. I don't dare, because it may be corrupt. You never know. Corrupt, I don't know. It doesn't load for some reason. I don't know if corrupt is the correct term, but it is something. I think I am on like the 11th load or something. I said 4 there, so we'll take 5. Okay. Yes. You know, these save games are quite large, and they can grow. The amount, the storage space needed for them. Yes, about that, nothing more. No, this is good. This is all good. Yes, it will be fine. I think the frame rate has dropped a bit with this here latest update 0.15 we're at now. 08115 or no 16 we're at. There has been quite a bit of stuff made here, you know. This was quite a lovely shot, this of our little nation here, of our humble little nation. That bridge is really ugly. Yes. How far have they gotten here? Oh, they have finished the administration building. Should we see then how, for example, how many there are here? Because there are quite a bit of people here. The building is without power supply. Are you joking? You have electricity, but you don't. Where are you getting it from then? All right, the electricity for this town is a bit, you know, not very good, I think is what you'd say. We have one here. You're not doing much. Yes, we could certainly do, but that's... yes, but it's not very much load on it. You could take another one off here. This is not connected to road. What the hell are you insane? This is not okay. I'm sorry, pardon. I fix immediately. Yes. I don't want this bit. There we go. Which reminds me. Anything else here? Yes, electricity for the thing. Yes, I'm just going to do this thing in between. You know, I'll remember. Sure, you will. Absolutely. All the time. This next bit is quite short, and how much is it? 7,000. I think we'll take it. And this bit, 21,000. We won't take it. We'll build it. We'll construct it. Yes, it is a little bit of a ways to go, but you'll do fine. One of these. 40,000, okay. Yes, you were. Well, there was something. Yes, I remember actually. I remember. It's the electricity. Over in. Can you find the way to Molna? It's here behind this hill. No, it's not. It's. Yes, it's here. So, yes, behind this hill, indeed. Here it is. Oh, that's not bad. The cooling towers in the background, they certainly add quite a something, don't they? Yes, this I like. This is very nice. This gravel is being processed. We're doing stuff. We're constructing. Hello, we're in Oskarshamn. The nuclear reactor is doing great. Now we have a surplus of workers here, which is a bit ridiculous considering that over there, over here where all the industry is, they are severely lacking. Now, if this was a paved road, it would certainly be possible. Should we build a bypass, a motorway? Not a motorway because it will only be one road, but still, like over there, and then pave that bit. Maybe. We shall see here. Build asphalt road. Yes, I think if you come off here and do something clever underneath the high voltage wires here. Yes. And don't do curvy bits. We want to do efficient bits here. Stop! What are you doing? I lost control. That will do fine. I basically want it overlaps with a dinky little power line to there, basically. Yes, that's 305,000 rubles. We'll see how long this takes. That will take a while for them to make. But when done, imagine, fantastic. The good thing is that we have a lot of workers here. Although you are currently not assigned to fetch workers. You should be definitely here. We have a great source. And you only have one bus. Problem is that they send out all the buses at the same time, and that causes some issues. Meanwhile, I also seem to remember that we actually started out down here. Here, how is it doing? Well, some stuff has arrived. You see, there are resources, there are bricks and steel, concrete, the groundworks are finished. Here, somehow they have managed to put up a steel frame. Don't know how that has happened. They are missing concrete, okay. It's no workers or mechanism, very good. We want them all, as many as possible, to be in that state. You're still missing boards and steel. And here, whatever this is, a huge construction office. Here the groundworks are not finished. You're missing concrete as well. Is there something wrong with the concrete plant or something? What's... And you only have one of those. That's a bit poor. I think you should have at least one more. What's in here? Yes, it's this one, for example. 11 tons, 12 tons, 12, 9, 12. It's too old. Yes, 12. Yes, it's the last ones we're getting here. We're buying 2 of them. Yes, and I think that they could use like another open hull as well. Yes, and it's not pretty, but it's good or something. Oh, here we got a related vehicle now. The just purchased open hull is coming here with boards. Fantastic. So that was August. So all of the whole autumn and late summer, it has taken to get a bit of gravel and stuff in here. And now we're getting asphalt. The number of work days are apparently affected by resources arriving, or no? There's a mechanism here. Pardon me. I'm misunderstanding. It's not a rare thing. Don't touch us. Yes, but that's going. That's what it's doing. And here, has anything happened? You have concrete, gravel, and asphalt. You just need to send a little digger out here, and you'll be great. Perhaps. I mean, it would be called for with another construction office here, but the workers, that's a problem. That's a problem here. Yes, that is a problem. Maybe we should not be building here. We should be building out over in Molna, where we have plenty of workers and resources. Yes, this is too much. But I think that they are well busy doing work here, and they will be doing this as well. They haven't gotten anywhere yet, but are you perhaps going here? No, you're going to the Polochevo oil fuel storage. Oh, you're the very important truck that brings fuel for Molna. Yes. There we go. Did you remember to do the electricity for the thing? I don't think so. No. We haven't done electricity for that yet. And you don't have electricity neither. Apparently we haven't really cared about this side of town. What's this then? You go to that one. Okay, this is the one that we want to intrude upon. Now this is going to be built for money. That's the only way this is going to happen. I mean, we cannot be without electricity for months here. Oh. Yes, this. Then you here, and this one, it can be a cheap wire. Yes, that's good. They are restored. Now, for out here, I think I'm going with there's a lot of stuff in the way here, There are buildings in the way, and I don't think that you can. You don't? I beg to differ. But yes, you could. But now, what are you going to do? I don't. that is what I'm going to do. You know, this is ridiculous, this. And it's not good, neither. It's terrible. In fact, in many ways. Yes, it is. But that's fine. Electric substation. No, a switch first. Here. Yeah, sure, here. There we go. And like so. And then a substation here. Yes. And that. And this you can build. This is no real rush with this, you know. What was that? Something. It jerked in a fashion that I do not recognize. Oh, the train, the construction train. How are we doing with the railroad, you think? How are these doing? I think that we're using quite a bit of prefab panels here for the railroad. This has not really triggered yet, but this, oh, look at this. There's only a couple of years left. And we also have a rail construction office over here. Here. Yes. What are they? Are they doing anything? Not really. You should be doing stuff. Very, very important. You know, you should be working further, as far away as you can. Yes, what you not want to do. You should do this as well. You can do this. Yes, you're the only ones that can do that one. Fact. And then, if you don't mind, why not work on this? Road connection does not exist. Okay, you'll figure it out, I suppose. Are you out and about? You're out and about, very good. Perhaps we should get ourselves one more of these. I don't know, how far away are we getting from this, as we don't need. I mean, we are getting to the limits here, and beyond that it's not really any use. Are you going to click through all of these then to get them built? That's not going to happen. I can tell you. Without any doubt, that's not going to happen. Yes, we could have a railroad construction office here in Oskarshamn. Yes. That may actually not be a terrible idea, because when this is done, up to here, I mean, they are too far away to do anything in this direction. It could actually be open for traffic, this area. And we'll have a new construction zone here. That may be something. Let's do it. Let's lay it in. Yes, I have a feeling that this one is a little bit better. You know, the one in here, railroad construction office. Yes, it is very, very large. And you have the conveyor connection. It doesn't. It may matter if you want. Yes, we want one of those truck unloading things for it. Definitely. And here, I suppose, if you can get the rail on and everything, And if we can get a one of these, you know, aggregate unloading. Do we need that? Yes, we do need that. Gravel, coal, iron. Yes. Truck, aggregate unloading. We're about there. And then go back here. Go back here. And here. It does not, it doesn't do it, you know. Probably means it doesn't work. Or it can't get it in. Yes, we could tear out the road a bit and have, is this road used for anything? No, it's not. That's a bit severe, really, for what we're doing, isn't it? Maybe, maybe a little bit. But, you know, one of these, that's a conveyor pipe engine. That's what it is. It's a lot of stuff. Something has changed here. Pipeline overpass. Yes, this is lovely, but we don't have... That's not what we want. We want road crossing. Yes. Here. Yes, the road will have to do a little thing. But that's fine. Yes. Road. And yeah, I don't know if maybe we should pay for this. No, the road is not used. The road is not used. It's fine. Oh, what was that? I don't know. A railroad construction office. Oh, hello. What's it? Yes. Here, then. Yes. Is it really that? Here you could, but then we don't get... damn it, we're gonna have to pay for it a bit then. Yes. And then try and find the exact same. Okay, it was there. Yes. There it was, and the railway. Yes, railway. Should you be able to go that? Yes, you should definitely be able to go that. What was that? No, be careful. But take the outermost one, and then this area will be a terrible place for the level crossings, you know. There will be so many of them. No, I saw that would be too sharp of a thing. No. Cancel railway. All the way. Yes. And join up to there. And you should be able to help with things. And here, I mean, this is what we want eventually. But you can't have it really quite that. But apparently you can do this. Okay. No. Yes. Okay. So far it is not complaining. Really. Yes. There we have it. A railroad construction office. We need electricity, but shouldn't we have electricity here? No, I think it's too far away, but it's no problem. It is quite easily fixed. You can have a luxury connection, in fact. One of your very own here, down here. You always build these in the wrong place. Yes, I tend to do that. This, maybe I should hold to not. Oh, but we want that. Yes, mud road. then a bit of we have a cheap wire here, hook up directly to the nuclear power plant. That will be lovely. Look at this. Look here. Yes, perfect. And you wouldn't happen to be within range. I really doubt that you would be within auto search. Maybe. Things are showing up here. Yes, if it's doing these bits, it must be doing these bits, these bits as well. Do you have everything that you need? You have dumpers and you have covered hull, mixer, excavators, buses, one crane. You don't have any. You have dumper and open hull. Yes. Feels like I feel it's lacking something. But what would that be? A paver? No, we don't need a paver. Roller, tower crane? No, we don't need. Maybe they have the things they need. We also have a bit of this now. How is that doing? This is starting to get serious. I mean, the power plant is fine. Yes, it does not. Here, is it full? Yes, it's full. You can't have any more. Then it's really about time before you also get full of waste here. Space for vehicles, import. Yes, that's full, basically. And export, that's empty. That's good. And here, on where this is sitting, we're getting a bit of radiation build-up as well. But yes, it's really time to do something about this. Let's hope that we can do that. Indeed, there are many things going on here. Yes, there is. You want to bring this one along? Hello? Yes, this one. Have you gotten anywhere with this? You're missing gravel. How can you be missing gravel? There are 1,950 tons of gravel here. Anyway, it's you that we want, and you have two dumpers. Would you like another one? You can have another one. You can have two more, even. They're missing gravel. We don't want them missing gravel. One bus, sure, whatever. Out here, wait, no. This is confusing as hell. Use the map down here. Yes. Oh, they are already working on it, but they have not really gotten a long way. But don't use the bus here. Use that close by. You know, there's plenty of work. This is a terrible plan. It will not work. You see, they have been traveling for 3 hours, and they have just barely. Why are you out here? What the? What's this? Mars 305 Molna bus platform. Yes, this is not Molna here. This is Sayov. Molna is over there, you know. And I would think maybe there isn't a... Is that the shortest road? Okay, it may be. Whatever. It is what it is. That's but this is not good, because they will definitely not make it in time to do work. They do get a lovely view though of the countryside here. Yes, and here is the ski slope in winter. Yes, when they are done working in the mine here, they can jump on a sled or something and go down here. It's a bit dangerous. It's much more safer to take the cable car, but the alternative exists. And they have plenty of workers. I think that this place is also doing quite well. Quite well indeed. 40 workers. I mean, there's plenty of unemployment. 500 workers. There are so many people here, and there are so few over in Polochevo, the most important town. They 2,800. I think we should do something about that. Yes, relocate a bit of citizens here. Here. Oh, it's getting full. Okay. And maybe they aren't that low on the citizens. Then it's just that the town layout is so poor. These old houses here, they take up a lot of space, and they don't. That's not the house that you want to move people into. We're waiting for them to die so that we could demolish it. Maybe they have died. No. Right. 3,043 people now. That's good. We seem to be coping at the hospital. And no workers waiting. That's because there was a bus. There's always a bus. I mean, you need to wait like 5 minutes at the bus platform. Yes, it was actually 5 minutes for this person, Alexana Baltabeva. Now we have people here that have been waiting for a long time. You know, I have a bad feeling about this. I really need to save and reload. I am definitely very, very uncertain about the state of this here thing. Yes, thank you. So that's what we shall do. Right. So you think this is gonna load or not? I don't know. We'll see. No. It is not going to load. Damn it. I kind of had a feeling, you know, as no, this is not fun, and the way it often is in these cases. Damn it. Is that the? I realize this is very interesting. We can have a bit of music at least. We can have the main theme and see if that will chug it along, help it along. We have autosaves here that are yes, there was one that was done in the same instant as the manual save. What was it? Let's see if that works. That can't possibly work. No, I can't imagine. No, that would have been no. That just was not going to work. Okay, so we go back in time. This is what you do here with this. And I mean, the only thing you can do really is go back as far as possible first and see if it works at all. we try again, don't we? Load game. That was not good, because that was an old save. Damn it. This is unbearable. This is unbearable. Now we have to... That was... this is unbearable. Damn it. I should not be playing the game at this point. No, this was something then that was made. I mean, this is 30 minutes for... Yes, this is not okay. And if anything, I mean, if we have to go back this far, this I'm pretty sure has been loaded. Yes, but this is ridiculous. You know. Oh, pardon. Yes, this is ridiculous. 3rd of December. It's a month. Yes, it's a half an hour. Damn it. No, this is not... I do not accept this. This is not okay. No. This is not okay at all. No, it's going to be... I have no... I mean, that's undone. That's half an hour of stuff. Whatever was accomplished, I have no idea. That's the problem. When you have a plan and it gets demolished before you... Well, that is so... not fun. Not good. No. Yes, is for example, over here, we did a clever, I don't know if it was clever. But no, it is non-existent. This, as we were going to have a railroad construction office here. I mean, yeah, this is very much not fun at all. And this, the road out to the place to store the thing, you know, how is that doing? Not well. We can pay now. I think, how much? 20,000. Fine. Let's at least try and get rid of some nuclear waste here. Get rid of store for future use maybe, or future, I don't know. But we shall not have it where it is currently residing. And to do that, we need a construction of it. But no, this is not acceptable. No. It isn't. Damn it. Yes. Yes, this is no fun. No fun. Where are we? Yes, we are in the right, on the right way. It's just that there is a bit of a ways away here. And build 2 of these, please. At least. Maybe you can do that later. But you're not going to be able to, because you'll not be able to get workers out here. That's the problem. Of course. As you can do something. Or we can pay for them. We will have to pay for them. Although we should actually have workers living, not too far from here, about here. A little village with a fire station and the basics of what they need. Yes. Should have that, indeed. But then that's many things. But yes, no, exactly. This is not acceptable. God damn it! I'm at a loss. Really. Crap. I suppose, dear friends, I don't know where it will go from here. Will it be December? It's the whole of December, we did a lot of stuff. Especially the railroad construction office. Yes. But now we have done, or are going to do nuclear instead. Nuclear fuel storage, 333.95 tons of meat. It's completely decent. How's the food situation? It's not too bad. It is not too bad. And here are they managing to distribute somewhat. This is 1982 and we have absolutely no electronics. Hospital, Molla. Citizens may be impaired. Oh no. I think it will be fine, There are plenty of... but the problem is that there may be, injured citizens. Injured citizens here. That's not good. And they are perhaps already weakened since they are at the hospital. Such as this person is not doing well at all. In fact, 11% health. I was very, very happy. Extremely happy. In fact, 100% happiness. I think you'll make it. One more. It's been 17. Yes. I think that you'll survive. Poor child, 12-year-old Erik Larinovic here and Sanaida, Okay, will they be... at least they don't take an ambulance to the hospital, since the fire was at the hospital. That's kind of nice. Yes, and they'll all survive. Fantastic. But then again, yes, but now we spent a bit of time here, not that much, but anyway. Yes, anyway. This is dragging on. Really dragging on. Yes, I don't know what to do. But I can tell you that is a twin reactor nuclear power plant. With two cooling towers. A decent shot, I think. Dear friends, thank you so very much for watching. whenever we resume here. Good night.